Team was busy tonight, so I had to settle with the other bitch famous for her cuckoo. And it was perfect timing because I just paid the Chronicle to name her best drag queen in Austin again. Because, you know, I had to get a little credibility for this event, right? Sorry, Zane.
I appreciate it.
Speaking of Zane, I think it's time now to introduce the ladies of Salty. Y'all, Zane Zena is right here in the middle. She is the co-creator of Die Felicia and a cast member of Poo Poo Platter. You know, it's funny, Zane and I actually are from the same town in Ohio. We both grew up there. And I just gotta say, girl, it's nice that, you know, one of us made it out okay. Don't hit me, girl, don't hit me. You know, she used to be a professional wrestler. I don't know if y'all know this. Word on the street is, though, she changed her career because she just kept losing. But I guess some things never change. We also have Bulimia and Rhapsody in the house. You know, she calls herself our sweet tart, you know, which is fitting because just like the candy, she's nobody's favorite. You may have been to one of her shows that might, you know, I'm sure y'all have heard of Hell Yes! Yeah! Girl, after seeing that show, all I have to say is, hell no! Just quit it, girl. 6 years is long enough. Oh, Joby! Let me just look at my notes really quick, y'all. I just have so many reads for these bitches because they're so tragic. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost. All right, never mind.
Fine.
We also have James Corden. Mascara Rivers in the house. Mascara is actually one of Louisiana's many bastard children. Some would say that she's the biggest mistake, quite literally. She actually got her drag name because she looks like what your mascara does when you go swimming in the river and almost drown. But you know what? Let's just move on, talk about the reason why... Oh, sorry, I forgot about Ruby Knight, y'all. Ruby Knight is also here. But you know, at least I'm not the first one to forget about Ruby Knight.
Oh no!
You know what? That was mean. That was rude. That is so disrespectful to her fans, especially her two biggest fans that are every single one of her numbers, helping her get through it, live her life. No. No, but seriously, y'all, it is time to talk about the grand dame herself, Louisiana Purchase. Louise, are you happy to be here tonight, girl?
Yeah.
Then why the long face? You know,
Screaming already.
You know, I wanted to make this event free because just like Louisiana, her fans are, you know, cheap. Yeah. Louisiana is so cheap that she actually named herself after food stamps.
It's true.
Louisiana is so old that she started wearing her pink contacts so that she could cover up her cataracts.
True.
Louisiana is so old that she taught herself how to do the splits just to get sensation back in her dick.
That
Louisiana is so old, she knew Kat Von D when she was still friends with Jeffree Star.
That's true as well.
I've got more, y'all. Louisiana is so old, the only reason she started doing drag was so she could knock a digit off of her age. Alright, last one, I promise. Louisiana is so old, she once cartwheeled into the wall, and she had to use her life alert because she'd fallen and couldn't get back up. Alright, well that one didn't land, but I thought that y'all had seen infomercials when bitches were fucking old and literally fell, had to press the life alert. Yeah, anyway. Glad we're finishing that one up on a strong note.
Good job, baby.
But anyway, you know, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to risk any potential bookings that I could get in the future. So I'm just gonna pass the mic right over to Miss Mascara Rivers.
Remember, I love you.
What?
Nothing.
Excuse me, I brought my reading glasses.
Oh, yeah.
How about noodles, everyone? I really love, like, the white blandness of the name Noodles. It's like, she's not rotini, she's not ramen, she's not even fucking macaroni, right? She's noodles. But tell me, Noodles, has anyone been stroganoff on you lately? I thought about it in the shower this morning, and I cracked myself up. It was so good. Noodles mentioned it, but I am the only child of Louisiana who's on the stage tonight. I'm the only member of the House of Purchase on stage. And they call me the pretty one, which really says a lot about the legacy of Louisiana Purchase, because most of the time my aesthetic is Yogi Bear fucks Donatella Versace. So, I don't know, Mama. Oh, yes. Louisiana Purchase, though, really, I always considered my drag mother to be Joan Rivers, who loved roast, but Joan Rivers died. And so I was like, well, fuck, I need to find another, like, huge bitch. And preferably someone who's immortal. So,
Good job.
you are immortal, right?
Yes, yes. I signed the paperwork and everything.
Okay, well,
It's notarized.
those crow's feet, they tell a different story about the immortality. Have you guys seen her crow's feet? They look like little ditches full of free Kat Von D powder.
This is the content I came for.
And speaking of powdery ditches, Bohemian Rhapsody is here. Somebody recently told me that Bohemian Rhapsody has been doing drag for 14 years, and I was like, Waldo started doing drag when he was 40? That's crazy. What a way to handle a midlife crisis. Bohemian Rhapsody is what happened when Lisa Frank suffered a miscarriage in front of a churro stand.
Accurate.
Accurate, yeah. Oh, and over here we have Zane Zena. Hi, Zane. Zane Zena is one of the co-hosts of Die Felicia, which is a show that I hear is okay. But Zane Zena is known for cosplaying. She's done several incarnations of Harley Quinn, movie versions, comic book versions, cartoon versions, but I haven't seen it in a while. Zane was playing an overworked, depressed sex maniac getting to you? Was it too autobiographical, Zane? My other favorite thing about Zane Zena is how fast Zane Zena can get out of drag. I don't know if you've ever observed this, but Zane Zena can get into sweatpants after a gig so fucking fast it's ridiculous. And what's the deal, girl? What's the deal with that? Are you afraid some grinder trade is gonna clock you in a skirt and forget how to bottom? Because let me tell you, you can ask any of us. We don't forget how to bottom. Yeah. And Ruby Knight is here. Ruby's like a little flapper fairy here in her fake Louboutins to just lull us to sleep while the soundtrack to Drive plays.
I love it.
Yes, but let's get back to Louisiana Purchase, shall we?
Yay!
She is named after the method of delivering food stamps in the state of Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah. They have a lot in common. They're both super thin, hated by Republicans, and can be easily traded for drugs.
Check.
Louisiana really is an inspiration. I don't know if you've seen it, but she comes out on stage to we'll say, for example, a Boy Harsher song and just stares down the audience with her browless face, throwing her arms out wide. And punk bears and emo twinks lose their shit. They throw 20s at her.
Thank you.
It's so weird. She's learned every trick that Cupcake taught her. She's shown
True.
she has shown her taint just all over Austin and New York and
Los
Yeah.
Angeles.
oh my god. I've seen you piss on a pillow, sit on a cake, sodomize yourself with a cross, and that was at Drag Queen Storytime at Book People.
Oh my God!
Mama, they were toddlers.
Well, they have to learn sometime.
But truly, I do love you a whole lot.
I love you so much, baby.
And I really hope that you continue to live deliciously for a very long time.
100 more years, that's what the document
Yeah.
says.
God is dead. Hail Satan.
Yeah! I raised her right.
I just wanted to make note, you can still tip these bitches for their jokes.
Yeah, we still want money. Oh, thanks for the rowdy response on you.
Next up, we have Ruby Knight.
I wear shades because I barely wanted to be here. And I also thought it would help me be a little shadier, but I wrote lots of extensive notes, none of which I actually used. So since we are in front of the Supreme tonight, I thought you could all refer to me as my full Wiccan name, Azalea Banks. Real witches do real things, okay? Now, I kind of wanted to keep it a little more lighthearted. After all, I was kind of recounting all my experiences with Louisiana, the first being when I saw her in her 1990s starring role in The Witches. We all know what's under there. You're fooling nobody.
I deserved an Oscar.
Now, I don't want to throw too much shade at Louisiana. As mentioned, she has the potential for cataracts. Granted, when they say when you lose one sense, another one heightens. And I'm hoping it's her taste. Now, obviously, she looks expensive. We all know Louisiana loves money.
Yes.
And she is a fan of a tip, whether it's George's, Abraham's, or Benjamin's. Her hole is wide open and ready for a tip. But I recommend just the tip because it's like a beefy 5-layer burrito down there.
Don't forget the hot sauce.
Now, I know Louisiana likes her comedy a little blue. I have a feeling it reminds her of Bellamy Ann's waffle. Now, I don't actually know if Bellamy Ann's waffle is blue, but I sure as hell know Louisiana's bubblegum's pink. Okay, Hubba Bubba, I found your new spokesmodel. You can resurrect your 2012, what's it called?
Campaign.
Hold on. I'm referring to my notes. 2012 catchphrase. Bubblier and chunkier. Also how I distinguish Mascara Rivers from the rest of Louisiana's 69 daughters. Now, I digress. All jokes aside, since we acquired Louisiana Purchase in 1801, I don't think America has regretted misplacing a receipt. More so than now. That's all.
Thank you, baby.
All right, the next bitch to take the stand is Zane Zena.
God help us.
How are you doing, Austin, Texas? Unlike these other bitches, I printed these out because it's 2018 and you don't have to write anything anymore. Alright, so, oh my gosh. Y'all give it up for Ruby Knight. Ruby just went out. Honestly, y'all, Ruby has to be the prettiest fucking drag queen in Austin fucking Texas. Prettiest drag drag queen. It's unfortunate that your personality is so ugly, honey.
Oh.
Girl, I'm just kidding. You have no personality. And y'all, Believe Me Ann is here. Y'all give it up for Believe Me Ann. You know, she's my mom. She's a Leo. You know, I would never say anything bad about you because you definitely hold on to a grudge. And it's kind of fitting that you are the mother of Poo Poo Platter because just like a plunger, you always bring up old shit, bitch. Noodles! Noodle is the host of the show, y'all! She put the roast and the host and the host and the roast, y'all. It's fucking Noodles. You know, Noodles, your makeup is so fucking good and you just started doing drag. Like, every time I see you, I'm like, damn girl, your makeup is fucking great. Unlike your mic skills. No, please. Next time you have to host a show, do us all a favor. And instead of using a chapstick for your lips, use a glue stick. And y'all, Mascara Rivers. Mascara Rivers. I was afraid of you, bitch. I was like, God damn, mascara's in this? No. Honestly, you are so fun. You have such a unique voice. It's like a 5-year-old fucking girl. It is. No, for real, y'all. If she ever gets into a fight, the other person will go to jail for child abuse. Yeah. If anybody fucks you, they have to register as a sex offender. Yeah, no, they do, you know, and that's if anybody fucks you, baby.
Oh.
But, you know, we also have Louisiana Purchase. Louisiana Purchase is the reason we're doing this, y'all. Scream for her.
Merci.
No, I love Louisiana, and I'm so happy that you found Believe Me Ann. You know, you all are soulmates. That's what a lot of people say. Not me, though, because I know for a fact, bitch, you sold your soul a long time ago for a Dr. Pepper and some mozzarella cheese sticks.
Very accurate.
You know, Louisiana, so many people are jealous of your fame. You're sponsored by Kat Von D, you're sponsored by Doc Martin, you're sponsored by Beauty Blender. There are so many people, and we've seen it on Twitter, we've seen it on Instagram. They're so jealous of your fame. And you know, for me personally, I can never be jealous of my best sis's fame. And what I am jealous of, though, are the bitches that don't know you and don't have to listen to you talk about yourself 24-7.
Yes, God, yes! I am chatty.
Girl, you always do crazy fucking stunts on stage. When you do that back bend, you know, you really are showing us how big your heart is. You are also showing us how big your fucking testicles are, too.
They're big. Page 2.
Page 2. Louisiana. Girl, no, for real. Every time you come out on stage, like she said, you look like $1 million fucking bucks. You look so stunning. You look so great. I love your hair. Every time you come out, your hair is fucking amazing, girl. Y'all scream for Louisiana's hair. Her hair is always on point. But girl, how do you get it to come out of your nostrils like that?
Oh, yeah,
You know, honestly, Louisiana, it's a good fucking thing that, you know, Believe Me Ann fucks you, because if you really wanted to get fucked by anybody, the other thing you'd have to do is crawl up a chicken's ass and just wait to get laid, honey. Girl,
accurate.
and if y'all know Louisiana personally, she has the biggest ego in Austin, Texas. No, she does, and it's a great thing, you know, because her ego, honestly, is out of this fucking world. And speaking of worlds, I heard that the world revolves around the sun and not you, bitch. You know,
digging deep, baby.
I was coming, girl. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but they were actually called Jumpolines back in the day, and then Louisiana jumped on one and they renamed it. Bitch. Okay. You know, me and Louisiana are best sisters. We both have a tattoo together that says sis. We love each other so fucking much. You can clap for that. If by clap, I mean give me time to read the next one. But you always make fun of me for being dumb. You always make fun of me for, getting education in Kentucky and Ohio. But, a lot of people would get mad at you for saying they're dumb, then they would say, keep my name out of your mouth. But they don't realize that it's an improvement because usually the only thing that comes out of your mouth is uncut dick.
Scataboosh.
And, last but not least, this one's not for Louisiana. It's actually not for anybody on stage. It's for Louisiana's haters out there. And for all the haters of Louisiana, they say that karma one day is going to come back to punch you in the face. Well, I hope karma gives me a call because I want to be there if she needs fucking help.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Give it up to Louisiana Purchase.
I love you, babe.
I love you, bitch. Coming up next is the uncut cock that's always in her mouth. It's Bohemian Rhapsody!
Hello everybody, it's me, your sweetheart Bohemian Rhapsody. So prior to this roast, there was a little bit of confusion how this roast runs. The panel wasn't sure if we were taking short jabs at each other. And we approached Louisiana and we're like, we don't know what we're going to say about the other girls. Being the high and mighty queen of Louisiana is like, no, you're only making jokes about me. So I asked Noodles, is that true? She's like, no, it's just like a regular roast, takes some jabs at each other, and then Louisiana. So Louisiana, you're not mighty, you're just high. Sit down, let me get these rolls of read real quick before it's your turn.
I am sitting down and high.
Noodles, I want to thank you for having us here. Everybody get up for this.
Yay, Noodles!
I don't know you very well, and you're very new to the scene, obviously, because who books a drag show in mid-November when the main stage is outside? But I do know that your name is appropriate. After seeing a few of your performances, I know they go on for too long and leave us limp. Mascara Rivers. Also known as the Susan Lucci of the Poo Poo Platters Gag Competition. Everyone get for Mascara Rivers.
Yay!
She got second place not once, not twice, not 3 times, and then we stopped counting. But we did name her Miss Congeniality, which is another word for nice try. So we also gave her a gas card to join us in New Orleans for Southern Decadence. What I didn't know, there was enough money for her to come back, because I was hoping I'd never see her compete again. Groovy night. So a roast is an opportunity for you to pick apart your personality flaws. But in order for you to have some flaws, you need a personality first. Zane Zena. I hear we were running over time. I had to wrap this up real quick. So I know that you get a little windy on your whiskey and cokes. I told the bartender to hold off on that. Apparently they hold off on the whiskey, but they didn't hear me say on coke.
Yes, God!
All right. I have notes too.
I'm going to jail.
I'm done with y'all, okay. Now, as Louisiana Scissor Sister, I'm expecting to go in deep tonight. And let me tell you, she's such a power bottom, it's never deep enough.
Here we go.
You've seen her ride around the stage. She's like a cat in heat. Bob Barker personally says he Groupon deals to get my cat spayed or neutered. But there's no fixing her. Her hole is like a real starfish. And once you snip it, it just grows back and regenerates. I've had to call the jaws of life of my dick so many fucking times.
My pussy.
And as you all know, this weekend is the Austin International Drag Festival. Give it up for the Drag Festival, everybody. The reason why it's called the International Drag Festival because no one in this country is in their right mind to sign up for it. So they love dragging people from other countries to be a part of it.
I'm choking.
But I mean, as you all know, that Louisiana Purchase is a headliner. But at her, she isn't in the right mind either.
Where am I?
She is so old that if she wants to compete again for Austin's next Best Drag Entertainer, she has to enter the elite category next time. Right up there with Kelly Klein.
I want to see her do a split.
No, you don't.
No, that is too much.
Now, Dolly Parton once said it costs a lot to look this cheap. In Louisiana sense, or in your sense, you're just cheap, obviously. She doesn't pay for her makeup, she doesn't pay for her photos, she doesn't pay for her tattoos. And she only pays for half her clothing. The rest of her budget's on her Louisiana Purchase card, and after Dr. Pepper and Takis, there's not much left.
That is a true read, honey.
First, a pair of fishnets and a 301s, and your outfit is complete.
A belt, and I'm ready to go.
You know, we've been together for almost 6 years now.
Yeah, in February.
And we're not getting any younger. You are definitely of a distinct age. And speaking of age, if you were a cheese, I'd go vegan. You can set that cheese on a mouse trap and you wouldn't have a mouse problem anymore. Not because the mice will eat it, but they all run away from the smell.
I did forget deodorant tonight, so.
And that's it. Wah, wah. But I do hope you will still come home after me tonight because I still love you. I hope you still love me.
I do, yes, we're going home.
All right, everyone, please give it up for Louisiana.
Yeah, okay, this one's good. Hi, everybody, yay! Yeah, so I am Louisiana Purchase, duh. Thank you all for coming tonight to this roast. You know, I'm hoping the adage is true that you're made fun of because you're loved. Because God knows I wouldn't waste my time on any fucking bitch I hated to make jokes about her. That's what I do on my couch about everyone on this panel at home when I'm high. Yes, my beautiful sister Zane, thank you so much. I love you with all my heart. I love working with you. You are amazing. And two things, if you ever want to get Zane a Christmas gift, she's never met a whiskey coke she didn't like, and she's never met a brown asshole she didn't like either. And you can take that however you will. I love you so much, Mama. Mascara Rivers, yes, one of my very, very many kids. I see I have a couple of kids out there tonight. Hi! Make sure you tipped Mother. My mother's here too. Fabulous. Where did you park your broom? Outside? Good, thank you. Yes, you're one of my very many kids. You are very beautiful, and I love you. But a little side note, a year after Mascara had done drag, she texted me and was like, "Have you forgotten that you're my mom?" And I did. So you just take that.
I love
you know,
that.
That's a bad
precious.
on me or on her, but whatever. Yeah, that's an interesting anecdote. I'm not good at reading. That's why I'm not. Yeah, but I'm just gonna talk. So yeah, I love you and I remember you now, baby. Good job. Thank you. Our hostess, Noodles. Give it up for Noodles for putting this together. She is a dream to work with. A beautiful queen, talented. But when coming up with the name, you know, she wanted something that could equally describe her personality and her dick. Well, I can know. So good, you got those two bases covered, sis. Good on you. Good on you, honey. Good on you. Ruby Knight, my beautiful Sad Girls Only co-host. Give it up for her. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. She has great song choices. I love her fashions. You might remember she was in a previous duo with someone named Bambi PVC. You know, they were a duo for a while. Swinging sisters out on the town. Kind of like like a parasitic relationship. But, you know, Ruby, when she went in to suck away Bambi's talent, well, she really didn't walk away with anything from Fat Mary. So yeah, she left square one to be back at square one, but we love her very much. I could be a bitch too, honey. Bohemian Rhapsody, my scissor sister, one of my two mothers, creator of Poo Poo Platter, has done drag for 14 years, that is correct. I've done drag for 5. One day, baby. One day. You'll get there. And when we're 90, I'll be there hanging on to you with my walker congratulating you when you finally make it. No, honestly, yeah, so like the reading's done, yeah. Honestly, though, without the majority of these people up here, you would see a lot less of me. And if not for Bohemian Rhapsody, you wouldn't see me up here at all. So these bitches are definitely an important part of my career. Yeah, give it up for them, please. So thank you for letting me even do drag in the first place. Because she told my fucking ass no. Oh, yes, I had to beg and barter, all kinds of stuff. But I didn't. I fucking sucked that dick right to the top, baby. But yeah, and I love all of you up here, and to get roasted by like great sisters like you, to me, is an amazing compliment. So thank you so much. Thank you all for coming out here. When I started drag 5 years ago, I performed, hated it, swore I would never do it again, made a big fuss about it. There you go. See, I'm giving you your moment. Yes. I said I'd never do it again. She's actually to blame for bringing me back on stage, so fuck you. But I never thought I would get to have done a fucking 3/4 of the shit I got to do in my drag career. But thank you, Austin. Thank you for every drag queen I work with here. We have a great drag community. We just have a great community that comes out and supports us. I appreciate you all very, very much. I appreciate my sisters here in this city very, very much. And you can't have a good scene without having a good crew to run with and a great audience like yourselves. So thank you so much. Clap for yourselves.